Good day, this is Robin's Arts and Crafts. This next project is a wheatgrass basket. It's a beautiful way to fill your Easter basket with a little bit of nature. So to make your wheatgrass basket, you will need wheat berries. I like to buy the organic kind. You can buy them in the bulk section at a health food store. It's a good idea to soak them overnight before you begin the project. It will just speed up the sprouting time. You will also need a basket, some organic soil, a piece of tin foil big enough to line the basket. A spray bottle is very handy. So you want to push the tin foil down into the bottom of the basket, lining it, and be very careful not to puncture the tin foil because you want it to keep the moisture in. You'll want to tear it off and fold it under so that the tin foil is just below the edge of the basket, approximately 1/4 of an inch. Try to make the top edge of it as even as possible. Now you'll want to fill it with dirt, approximately 1/2 inch from the top of the tin foil, so that you have some room to cover the wheatgrass berries with soil. I like to tamp it down a little bit so that I know what it's going to look like once it's wet, rather than having it get wet and sink down another inch. So these wheatgrass berries I actually soaked and then rinsed out for a couple of days because I didn't have a chance to get to filming this, so they've actually begun to sprout, which is okay. It just means I have to treat them a little bit more delicately. You want to really evenly cover the soil in wheatgrass berries, almost to the point where they're touching. If it's nice and thick, it'll really make it look much more lush. So in all honesty, I think that the whole project would have looked better if I hadn't let them sprout, so I wouldn't do that for this project, but it will still work. Now you want to cover them in a very fine layer of soil. You don't want to add more than 1/4 of an inch, just enough to cover up the wheatgrass berries. If there are any large chunks or sticks, you want to remove those. Now you just want to give it an even spray every day. Keep the soil moist, you don't want it to dry out. So here is, I believe, 2 days later, and every day following that. It takes about a week from when you start the project until it's complete enough. This would look really cool if it was a large basket full of all sorts of Easter treats. I just used what I had though. I tied a sweet little pink ribbon on it for decoration. And just tucked a golden Easter egg in it. I love the sweet little grass. It's a really cute little project. I hope you have fun making yours. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed my video, please like and subscribe. You can also find me at robinsnestartschool.com.